but I'm really not sure how to do that. The parrots also like to talk to the 3 goldfish in the tank next to their cage. I won the fish the usual ways, tossing ping pong balls into little bowls of water. This year was the 3rd year I won. So, 3 fish. Halloween's coming up, so I'll have a chance at a 4th. The first fish keeps jumping out. I don't know how he does it. He's just a goldfish. The second fish only has 1 eye, which I didn't notice until I got his plastic bag home. It's unnerving to watch him swim to the left, looking like one of those little crackers. He's just plain orange on that side with no interruptions. I'm sure that the one-eyed fish would roll his good eye at the parrots if he could, because their talking is relentless. And he is so quiet. The third fish is normal the way I see it. I named the 3 fish Jumpy, Aye, matey, and Goldie, for better, for worse, till death do they part. Sometimes I creep into the kitchen very quietly and wear a Lone Ranger mask as a disguise so the parrots don't see me and start up their talk and fly repetitions. I figured out right away that they aren't sure who I am in a mask. I like watching them from the table when I eat breakfast, second breakfast, and lunch. And I like watching them watch the fish. The parrots can make lanyards, so we keep a good stash of colored plastic cord nearby, and I have a little online business on the side. Oh, we also have a cat, a neighbor's cat. But we keep a dish out for him because he likes to sleep on our kitchen table most of the day. I have to elbow him to one side when I eat. He doesn't have a collar, but one of the neighbors told me his name is Sharky, after the San Jose hockey team, the Sharks, which I like. Unfortunately, today Jumpy didn't land in Sharky's water dish like he usually does. He landed in the food dish, and I can't get to him in time. You know, in hockey, jumping an opponent is a minor penalty. But in Jumpy's case, it's major. Game over. After his meal, the cat curls up on the kitchen table in the sun as usual. I'm surprised when my wife comes home carrying 3 tortillas and asks about the fish at the bottom of the tank and why I'm wearing a mask at the computer. You recognize me? I ask her, removing the mask and forcing myself to stand up and follow her in the kitchen to see the new little corpses. 2 more major penalties. There's fish food everywhere. I scoop up the curled old fish from the tank and wrap them in a paper towel.
With a spoon?
My wife asked me.
Why don't you use the net?
That's for live fish, I say.
Well, are you going to bury them?
Asked my wife. I toss the damp, limp fish package in the garbage and go outside and down the steps to the work shed. And an hour later, I come back to an empty kitchen that smells like bleach. I see the spoon soaking in a mug. Ilsa and Rick are clattering around in their cage. Rick hits a little bell with his beak, ding, then goes back to working on an orange and black lanyard. Ilsa is poking at the yellow plastic rimmed mirror, noticing my re-entrance. They tried to hook me again.
I can talk. Can you fly?
Says one of the parrots. I don't know which, they both sound the same to my ears. Ilsa sidesteps across the wire wall of the cage, using her beak for balance, and looks right at me.
Wait.
Says my wife, coming back into the kitchen, looking straight into the fish tank. She catches on quickly.
Where did the fish come from?
She peers into the tank, then bends down to look more closely at the new fish hanging around on the bottom.
Appearances are deceiving,
says a parrot. Then my wife says,
You painted those, right? I thought those rocks you painted were real fish.
well, they are now, I say, thinking, go! I won! I finally fooled her!
Reality is the best medicine for denial,
says Rick. That's when I see the overturned fish food shaker within his reach.
Time goes by,
Says Ilsa. I know it's her, because I saw her open her beak. She just had half the last word.